Hello, everybody. So we are here at Epcot, and we are here for the first time in 5 months. I have never been so happy in my whole entire life to be back at Disney. We are right outside the handicap parking, and I am walking over because I wanted to show y'all something that I've been actually wanting to look at for a long time. And that is, it is the mask vending machine. They're not anything fancy. They are $2 a piece, which is not bad at all, especially for Disney. But they're just the regular, like, surgical looking masks. So, pretty cool. We're coming up on temperature screenings. First time doing that at Disney, so I'm kind of excited. Lift my hat up a little bit so they can test my forehead.
Enjoy your day. Welcome back.
Hi.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good.
Good. Welcome back. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
day.
Thank you. I don't have a temperature. I'm good. Yay for me. Okay, so walking through bag check was pretty easy. We were like behind like 2 or 3 people. We were stopped rudely by a security guard and was told to turn my phone off, and was told that I'm not allowed to record anything that happens through bag check or security. He wouldn't give me a reason. And then I also asked a coordinator if I was allowed to record and what was the reason why I was stopped, and she didn't know either. So it's kind of weird. He was like, "Sir, you need to turn your phone off. You're not allowed to record this." And I said, "Bag check?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to record." So kind of weird, but we are walking through. We're about to be under Spaceship Earth. Okay, so we just got done with Penn Station. I was able to pick up pins, magic bands, all for some friends, and then now we're over here at the, whatever this store is called, Gateway Gifts. Yeah, Gateway Gifts. And I was able to get some of the Figment shoulder plushes. So we are now going to go and ride Spaceship Earth. I'll turn around and let y'all see what it looks like. It's not that busy. It's a 5-minute wait, it says. People are sort of social distancing around here. The line is for sure 6 feet apart, but everybody's kind of on top of each other. So we're gonna go ride this. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but we'll see. So I'll bring you all along on the ride when we get inside. Okay, so here's the rundown real quick. We went to stand in line at Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth line was only a 5-minute wait, but the line was all the way past the bathrooms on the right side. So we decided to skip that. We went inside Mouse Gears, and Mouse Gears was a waste of time. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff Mouse Gears. There's not a lot of flower and garden merch left, and what it is, it's basically the mini merch. So we didn't really get anything. I was here looking for Orange Bird stuff. I will tell you today on the 9th, on Sunday on the 9th, they do have all 3 magic bands. They have the mini flower and garden, they have the Figment flower and garden, and they also have the Spike the Bee flower and garden. So if you are interested in magic bands, they may not be selling that many anymore because they have all of them there, and they also had all of them at the Penn Trading Central Station right underneath Spaceship Earth. So Epcot is doing the most. They are doing whatever they possibly can to make it as hard as possible to get to the World Showcase. It took us 10 minutes to get around the construction to get to this part. We are standing under a merch booth for the festivals, and we were sitting in the shade because I was trying to get something to drink. But we are not heading to the Flower and Garden merch over at the store that's right at the end of the World Showcase Promenade. So we're gonna go there, look for some stuff, and then we're gonna take a journey around World Showcase and eat a bunch of food. Then we're gonna go ride the Skyliners. I'm gonna show you that in here. The food is gonna be a different video because this video that I'm recording now is just gonna be a video of us doing stuff around the World Showcase. The food is gonna be a whole video by itself, so look forward to that. And then I also have someone that's gonna be here as well, another YouTuber that's gonna be meeting up with us to check out and hang out. So that's coming up as well. If I can get something that I'm looking for, because I'm looking for something to open with her, but I can't find them. So here we go. It's hot. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. It's 90 right now. Luckily it's blue skies and it's pretty, but this ain't helping. Guys, we're going to the Skyliner. Hi, yeah. So, hey, excited. This was the number one thing I wanted to do today, was the Skyliners. And because my father is on a scooter, we are gonna be doing the handicap accessibility spot, which is something I've never seen before. So that's gonna be a fun little tidbit that y'all will be able to see if y'all haven't seen that first.
Thank you. Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezcan sentados, supervisen a sus niños y absténganse de fumar en la cabina. Gracias.
Wait for one of our cabins with the wheel chops in it, okay? And looks like... Alright, so I'm going to have you loaded first. I'll have you wait behind the wait line. Finish that wheel chops really quick. Okie dokie. Line is slowing down. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can go straight on into that Skyliner side. Beautiful. Just wait one more second. Alright. And log your step. Where are you guys headed to today?
We're just riding.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so they have all of the handicap accessibility areas closed because there's less people in the park. They're just slowing down the line and letting people just roll in. So as you saw in the clip before, he just rolled in, they let him get out, and he sat down. They put things down behind his wheel so that the scooter doesn't roll around. And then I got on. So
we're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at
I love the Skyliner. So we are on the Skyliners, as you can see behind me. We left from Epcot. We are heading to Hollywood Studios. We're just riding them. We're not going to Hollywood Studios because you can't park hop right now at all between any parks. Even as a pass holder, they have restricted that access, so you only can do one park one day. But we are literally riding the Skyliners to Hollywood Studios just to ride them because I missed them. They're my favorite part of Disney. And when we get done with that, then we're going to get back on from Hollywood Studios and just come back to Epcot.
Hold on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
Okay, so we are on the Skyliner Hub, which is in between Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and they were stopping the Skyliners because of weather. So we were the very last people to get on the Skyliner from the Hub, heading to Epcot. because of thunder and lightning and rain and wind. So hoping we don't die. Yay for us.
We are now sailing over Disney's Tropical Villages.
She won't stop.
inspired
She won't
by the
stop.
color-
Okay, so we are now at Epcot. We just got back. We just got done recording a video with Dana from the Mouse Diva. We did a Wishables pin opening. That will be on the channel soon. I don't know exactly what date or when it will be because I have a lot of videos already recorded. So that'll be out soon. That's like the third video out of today's videos. What I wanted to talk about really quick though is that it is now 2.5 hours after basically last time I spoke to y'all on the Skyliners. We kind of had a little bit of an unfortunate event and a little bit of a inconvenience. That's the word. So we were on the Skyliners. We got off at Hollywood Studios like we had planned. We got back on to Hollywood Studios to go back towards Epcot. And when we got to the hub, which is the main place where you can have 3 different directions you can go on, they were starting to freak out because the storm was coming. There was rain coming and there was thunder and lightning coming. So it was they were kind of freaking out. They got us in our thing. He's on a scooter, so they have a special way of doing it. So they basically were like, y'all are the last ones on the Skyliner for the day until the rain stops or the storm stops. So y'all going to Epcot, that's fine. Do your thing. We pulled into the Riviera Resort station, and the cast member was rude, to say the least. Kind of forced us to get off of the Skyliner. And if anybody has ridden the Skyliner, you know that if you go through the Riviera Resort, you don't get off at the Riviera. You go through the Riviera, the doors open, they close again, you keep going, they open, they close. And you keep going onto the Skyliner line until you get to Epcot. I said, I'm sorry, we were told to stay on because we were the last ones to be on this line. And he said, no, you need to get off now. So because of the storms, which I completely understand, that's common sense. We didn't want to get electrocuted. We also didn't want to get stuck in the air if the Skyliner stopped working because of lightning. So we were okay with that. But their result for us, or their solution for us, was for us to walk through the rest of the Riviera Resort, through all of it, and then to take a bus to Epcot and basically walk back to where we were. And where we were was in between the United Kingdom and France. So to walk all of Riviera, then to get on a bus that took about 20 minutes to get there, and then to end up at the front of Epcot again, where we already walked a good ways, almost like a quarter of the showcase, was kind of frustrating. Luckily, Dana was like, hey, we're at the land, come meet us at the land, we can make the pin video there. So that's not that far of a walk, but it probably is my least favorite moment I've ever had at Disney, because no one cared at all. No one seemed to really understand how we were like, it's 95 degrees outside. Y'all don't understand. Y'all are in air conditioning. Y'all are fine. We're going to be basically having to walk to the back of Epcot again and basically start over where we were. So that's the version I was going to tell y'all, because there's other things that happened, but we are now in the land. We're going to go on Living with the Land. I will video a little bit of that for y'all so y'all can see what's going on there, see if any of the plants have changed, but after that we're probably gonna head home. My dad went to get food, and all of the quick service restaurants and anything like that are closed down, and it is 6 o'clock. Park closes at 9:30. The only thing that's open right now is sit-down reservation restaurants, or sit-down restaurants, because I don't know if you can reserve right now. So it's kind of frustrated, kind of put a damper on the day. I'm gonna have to basically end my World Showcase food tasting video short. I have enough footage to make a decent video, but it's kind of a bummer. So, do you have anything to say?
Surprised at the lack of accommodation by a company that has world-class customer service. You know, I even asked, is there a way to get a bus to drop us near that area? They told us to go to Boardwalk, which is a good, I don't know, half a mile or more walk, and in threatening weather. And so it's very disappointing to see the lack of interest in accommodation and trying to help, you know, make sure a guest has a magical day, as they say. So very disappointing with that. And you know, in addition, we lost an hour and a half, 2 hours when we come back and things are closing over.
Right.
So that kind of added to it. So probably the worst day I've also had.
I will say the day started out really, really good.
Yeah.
It's been extremely hot. Obviously, it's Florida in the summer. So we were aware of that and we were ready for that. It started out really, really well. And I was super excited to go on the gondolas. That's like the reason I wanted to come today, because I haven't ridden them in 5 months. It's obviously not going to deter me away from Disney because I love Disney too much. I will say the bus was clean. The bus was nice. They had dividers in between a lot of the rows. They had a lot of the seats covered. So we were happy. It was nice. The bus smelled clean. It didn't smell nasty, so I wasn't. And it was cold in there, so I was okay
They were
with.
selective of who they put on there, not by picking people, but by the number of people in your party, because they had so many seats available in different areas of the bus.
Right.
So they would take 4 at a time. They would get on, sit down, and they would take another 4, sit down, go get some more, that kind of thing.
They took 3 parties of 4 and then us, so that's 14 people in the bus at one time. So, which it's whatever. It's gonna happen. I just thought I would let y'all know where we were and what we were doing, and why I'm not really showing y'all anything else, because there's not really anything else to show. So we're gonna go ride the Living with Land. The entrance of Living with Land is completely plexiglassed. Like every row is plexiglass. That's the first time I've seen it, because this is gonna be the first ride we've ridden today. We haven't ridden anything today. And then we're gonna go ride Living with Land. I'll show you a little bit of that, and then that's going to be the video. So when we get off Living with Land, I'll do the outro, and then we'll say goodbye. But you can look forward to at least 3 videos from today. So see you later. Dad.
The yellow line until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Go figure out a way. Go figure out a way. They're magical here. This road. Kat, if you're watching this, there was no hippos or no water potatoes.
Without the use of chemicals.
What is the point of that?
In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts
Never understood that.
by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the need for chemicals. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by bringing into use important practices like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals.
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. To the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these
there is a tour with Living with the Land called Behind the Seeds Tour. Me and my brother actually took that tour, and I will insert a picture now. This was us at the end of the tour, basically right where we are riding right now. So it is usually, I think it's $29 a person. You do get an annual pass holder discount on it, which I guess would be really good right now because you get 30% off. But it's a really good tour. It is about an hour long and totally worth it. So I suggest trying that out. You get behind the scenes, behind the everything, so it's really worth it. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
He's lying. Here comes the bananas. Here comes the bananas. Bananas!
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at Morganfield is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides.
Now it's raining. We just got done with Living with the Land, and we're walking out to the exit, and it's raining. I have missed Disney rain. I know I'm a weird one, but I've missed it, and I'm so excited it's here. This is for you, Danita.